Hello guys, thank you and welcome back to my channel. Today on my YouTube channel I'm going to be showing you how to make the stew base for your jollof rice. Guys, yeah, please pardon my voice, that's because I have cough and catarrh at the same time. Groundnut oil to my pot. Pardon the pepper stain you are seeing all around my pot because I used the same pot to cook down my pepper. So I would be adding groundnut oil. I'm adding 2.5 spoons of that into my pot. Don't forget, I'm making the stew base for jollof rice. So the main idea for this is to make sure that your stew base is well fried. That is, your stew has to be very fried. It is well fried. Like I said, it is the base for making jollof rice. If you don't get this base correctly, your jollof rice is not going to bang, you understand? So yeah, the stew base, after adding your groundnut oil into the pot, I'm doing this on low heat. So yeah, later on I can increase the heat later on as time goes on. So then I'll add my onions. Yeah, this is my onions. I'll be adding it into the oil. Yeah, I'll be adding it into the oil and I'll be giving this a good mix. Yeah, I'll mix. Yeah, in this pepper I have scotch bonnet, I have tomatoes, I have shombo. Yeah, shombo. I don't know what bell pepper. Yeah, I was about saying I don't know what shombo is called. So I have bell peppers, tomatoes, scotch bonnet, that's atarudo, and shombo and tomatoes. So still allowing my onions to fry. Then I'm going in with tasty tomato mix, right? Tomato paste. So I'm going in with it. For your jollof rice base, you can decide to add tomato paste or not. It's not every time I add tomato paste, and sometimes when I have it I just feel like, okay, let me just add it. But today I just, because I want that redness, I want it to be very red, so I'm adding my tomato paste. With your tomato paste, yeah, and you give this a good mix. You can hear that, guys. Give it a good stir. Give it a good mix. At this point, then you are going to check if your oil is actually enough. For me, I think my oil is enough, but if I need to add more, I would add. But this is what I have. This is the situation right now. So yeah, the idea is to make sure that your pepper mix and your tomato and everything are like tiny pebbles. What do I mean by tiny pebbles? We'll get there. So yeah, yes. And then I'll go in with my pepper. Yeah. In this pepper, I also have garlic and ginger. Yes, I blended garlic and ginger with it. Also, I already cooked it down. Hence, all of these stains you guys are seeing, all of these pepper stains, yes. Because it's this same pot I used to cook it down. So I just transferred it out when I needed to cook now. You want to make sure that you give this a very good mix. Guys, don't worry, I'll bring you closer. I'll bring you guys closer to show you the situation in the pot. So yeah, this is what is going on in the pot. I don't know if the light is doing justice, but yeah, this is what is going on in my pot right now. So guys, for you to get a very good base for your jollof rice, you need to allow your stew to fry very well. Like, it has to fry to the extent that it will be getting burnt. But I want you to know that there is no jollof rice without your pepper getting burnt, right? So make sure that you mix this very well, and it has to fry. Like I said, it has to fry well. Then I'm going to go in with my seasoning cubes. This is what I'll be using, and also salt. Yeah, so I'll go in with this, squeeze it in, and allow it to fry well. So I'm not going to add water to it yet. I'm not going to add water to it yet because I need it to fry. I need that my base to fry well. Also, guys, this is like an expo for you when you're making jollof rice, right? Make sure that your pepper mix, that's what is cooking in the pot, right? Make sure that the seasoning cubes and everything you'll be adding, make sure it's a little bit over. Make sure it's a little bit salty, because the reason I'm saying this is because you'll still be adding water. Ah, gosh, this thing is so hard. So the reason I asked you to make it a little bit salty is because you still be adding water later, right? So make sure that it is salty to the extent that even when you add the water, it doesn't affect the taste, right? It doesn't lose the taste, right? So yeah, as you can see, I don't know if you guys can see, my stew has started getting burnt a little by little. It started getting burnt little by little. And yeah, everything is cooking well. Like I said, I'm not going to add water because I need my stew base to fry well. I don't want, you can check your oil level. If you need to add more oil, please feel free to add more oil. With the situation of things, I would allow my pepper fry to the extent that I need to add my rice. That is, I will allow my pepper to fry well. Then I'll check for the oil level. Yeah, I'm going to check the oil level if it's enough. If I need to add more oil, I will know. But first off, I need my pepper to fry very, very well. Please don't forget to like this video, also share it. Also, please drop your comments in the comment section. Don't forget, we are making the stew base for jollof rice.